her labor of love came out yesterday. She gave birth yesterday.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's an amazing feat to write a book. So if any of you are in the process of writing one or have written one, you know how much work it is. So we're happy to have Joy here, and Joy's going to share her recipes for meringue frosting.
We're making meringue frosting, which comes out marshmallowy soft, like melted marshmallows. Thank you so much, Todd and Diane, for having us here. This is really incredible. Do any of you know what a Swiss meringue is? I'll tell you. It is egg whites that are cooked slightly with sugar. And when I say cooked, I really mean that they're just sort of heated through, and we're going to melt the sugar into the egg whites. We're using a little corn syrup too, and then we're going to beat it all up in this awesome KitchenAid mixer. Whenever I'm next to a KitchenAid, I find myself just, it's so good, it's just so good. My bowl not hot while I do this. So I have 8. I'm doing 8. I'm going to do 8 egg yolks. Egg whites. These are egg whites. Get with it. And 3 cups of sugar. Also going to do a cup of a cup. Get it together. Corn syrup. And the eggs and the corn syrup combined with the sugar are going to prevent the egg whites from completely cooking when you put them over hot water. We don't want cooked, we just want fluffy. So what I have here, if you'd like to see, is a big white gloppy mess, and it'll smooth out over the heat. When you heat eggs, you sort of pasteurize them. That's what we're doing, so they'll be safe to eat. And we'll melt the sugar. Let me tell you about the difference between Italian and Swiss meringue while we're here, if you have the patience for it. This is a Swiss meringue, and Swiss meringue is made by heating sugar and egg whites together before you whip them in an awesome KitchenAid mixer. And Italian meringue is made by having egg whites in the mixer and making a sugar syrup, and then drizzling a sugar syrup into beating egg whites, and it creates very, very similar effects, which is delicious marshmallow cream.
Which meringue do you like better, Swiss or Italian?
I like Swiss meringue better. Because I don't know, I think I like this process. And when you drizzle sugar syrup into beating egg whites, it's hard to avoid getting all the sticky syrup on the side, do you know what I mean? On the side of the bowl. And I feel like I'm not incorporating it properly, so I like to just get it all done in here and then let it whisk away. Okay, I think we're there. I think we've reached the point. What is also important about this is that you whisk it fairly constantly, because you don't want the egg whites to start to cook at the bottom of the bowl. That's called gross. Yeah. Thanks. I didn't scrape the bowls. Do not tell my mother. Do not let me waste things. I'm going to let this beat. As it beats, it's going to cool down. You can feel the temperature of the bowl is pretty warm. And I'm going to talk about the other frostings we have. Can we do that? Cool. This is a traditional American buttercream frosting. And it's really simple. You've probably made this a million times at your house for birthday cakes. It is simply butter, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract, and maybe a little bit of milk. It's ridiculous. Oh! Did frosting just fly out of the bowl? The wrong way. If you want to get closer, you can see that it's starting to fluff up. If you want to not get closer, that's also awesome. Sorry? I do? No.
So what do you make for your birthday cake?
I really love carrot cake, and there's an awesome recipe in the book for a peanut butter birthday cake that is ridiculous. It's my favorite thing. I might be a little bit of a control-ish freak. Control-ish freak. If you add the ish, it's not as bad. This is my favorite frosting to ever exist, and it is my chocolate buttercream frosting. It has a secret ingredient, and that is Ovaltine powder. What? I know, it's crazy. I mix Ovaltine with heavy cream and like dissolve it, and I mix it in with the butter powdered sugar mixture, and it really makes the frosting creamy. It doesn't get that hard like chocolate frosting that like when you're trying to frost a cake. So good. You can also use hot cocoa mix if you don't have Ovaltine in your house. So take a look at this frosting. It's really like whipping up. Right? Shiny. It's shiny, glossy. I'll show you. I'll show you. Sorry.
Don't believe it's frosting, you should taste it.
Don't believe it. I'll show you guys. Wow, it's like marshmallow glue. You could create a hybrid that is marshmallow and glue. It's this. I'll show you.
Oh,
Yum.
What? It's awesome, right? You guys.
Quick. One more.
So this is almost done. You could frost cupcakes with this just as it is because it's pretty stiff peaks, but we're just going to beat it a little bit more, and then we'll have a giant bowl of it for us to frost our cupcakes with. Awesome.
Thank you, Joy.